Hi guys, I'm George from DoraHacks and welcome back to another Solana Summer Camp Hackathon Applicant Project Demo Session. I will be your host and moderator for this demo session, and please feel free to reach out to me at any time via email at george@dorahacks.com or my Telegram at gp_Dora if you would like to connect and chat more about building a project or partnerships with DoraHacks. For a bit of background on this demo session, since 2021, DoraHacks has supported Solana and Solana Labs hackathons. We have supported the first season Solana hackathon, Ignition, Riptide, and now the Solana Summer Camp. For the Solana Summer Camp hackathon, there are 6 tracks: mobile, payments, DeFi, Web3, gaming, and DAOs. To view other projects who are participating in the Solana Summer Camp Hackathon, visit dorahacks.io and click on the Hackathon tab where you will see all the past and present hackathons and the projects. The Solana Summer Camp Hackathon is a fantastic opportunity for projects to win a share of prizes on offer and DoraHacks is also providing an exclusive grant round by using Solana's native version of quadratic funding. Some of the best projects building on Solana and participating in this hackathon will also be able to win some extra prizes. Today, we have got 3 fantastic projects joining us to speak about their projects and give us all a demo. They are Zodiac, FindTruman Co-Creation, and Amulet Protocol. For the audience, please feel free to share any questions that you may have during the session in the YouTube or Binance Live chat room. We are happy to ask the teams these questions for you. So without further ado, let's welcome the Zodiac team to present their project for us. Welcome, guys. Happy to have you here.
Hey, hello George. Thank you for the intro.
Thanks,
I will
Aaron.
share my screen right now. Oop, can you see it?
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Let's start it. So, hello guys, I'm Aaron. We are building Zodiac, which is the first community-driven ACG creation space built on Web3 that provides unique entertainment and connect NFTs. So, for Web3 entertainment, the blockchain gaming definitely was booming last year, but in our opinion, we think most of them prioritize the play-to-earn part instead of the actual gameplay or the artwork quality. User had to unfortunately sacrifice their entertainment experience due to those poorly made games. That's why we want to make something different. Firstly, Zodiac will not be a simple game. We are presenting an ACG entertainment ecosystem containing fully scripted anime, comics, and related games that will make our space more complicated and enjoyable. We will start from the link, our anime characters, and with our Series 1 game for users to experience our background, story, and contents, providing more imagination for users to create. Meanwhile, we are going to build a creator DAO system inside our space to allow players to publish fanfiction or voting on how our background scenario goals will develop in the future. And by doing that, they can earn profit by creating contents or participating in the ecosystem building. Our future plan is to make Zodiac a creative common zeros infrastructure where user can able to freely use our decentralized streaming and gallery platform, create their own Web3 ACG brand, and get growing support from us. Users are not here only for fun; they are also our creators and ecosystem contributors. So moreover, we will open our ecosystem related SDK to allow third-party NFT collections into our creation space and bring derivatives for their NFTs to support their value. Also, we are going to release our Creator API to individual developers and artists to help them set up their own anime NFT collection with game development support. So before we start Zodiac, we have completed a full market research. Even though there's a lot of big names at Web2, there's still a blank market at Web3, and the traditional ACG brand limited the profit to their followers from creating fan fiction. So Zodiac is aiming to provide a greater space, building a new Web3 ACG brand with NFTs and allow community members to freely publish their creation. That would bring us a user base of more than 100 million and up to 9 billion market size, and also explore a new style for Web3 entertainment. And let's jump this one really quick. So back to our product, we will first launch our original anime series with the NFT collection and the game. They will be based on a storyline with 5 civilizations forming up Cosmos Academy and fighting their enemy from the black hole. Our ecosystem will use a dual token system, COC and ODIs. User could use them to purchase NFT wrapped content, providing rewards for the creator, or they can manage a DAO planet at Zodiac World. Uh, Design a reward system to bring themselves future revenues. Also, through the Creator DAO, user who hold our token could not only vote on our original series story writing, but also select their favorite fan fiction creation for promotion. So they will become our community partners, and we will present the first decentralized ACG creator space with member taking the lead. So we do not want to be Bandai Namco or Nintendo in the future. We will become a unique decentralized ACG platform for creator and fans. So currently, we have finished the character NFT and the gameplay development. Also completed 80% of our original anime game in the last 3 months. And here are some samples for our initial product. The first original Cosmo Academy series will have the unique girl character with their own story. They will link with an armor suit to defend their home. The first original game will be a TCG card game with RPG attributes, and the animation team is made actually the same team from the famous Gundam anime. We also have a demo video recorded from our development, and I can show you uh, later after the pitching, and also you can freely try out our uh, demo on the test night. So, oh, hold on 1 second. So basically, from the creator DAO part, we will start from our collaborative core projects, providing them a planet and add co-branding characters and the story for further community fan fiction. So this is our core team, our co-founders. We have 3 co-founders, and both of us have the experience from the entertainment industry. So before we start Zodiac, actually, we our experience is more focused on the NFT part, and our art design has been recognized by some celebrities such as Jack O'Neill and Jay Chou. So based on our connections, Zodiac now have already collabed with more than 40 NFT collections, including OK Beer and Pyramids, the top tier collections on Solana. They are willing to be part of our journey, share their community, and bring more derivative for their NFT collections. And would like to expand the ecosystem together with us. We are also digging more cooperation opportunity with them to bring their NFT into our storyline and become a character. So for our basic roadmap, we are planning to launch our anime NFT collection and the beta test the related game around September, so which is pretty soon from now. NFT holders can start to explore our PGC original series and earn rewards. Then we will soon open the game to everyone with more anime storyline launched. The East Also the estimate for greater DAO function and more storyline, and also the publish creation from the community will be around November, which is Q4 this year. Then we were going to collaboration with more anime, Web2 anime artist group and build the decentralized gallery and streaming platform, open our API for artists, and bring more UGC applications into our infrastructure. And within our business model, we are going to use our creation NFT as the core. Holders could join our the journey, explore the contents, and earn ODS rewards. And DLC will be used to purchase NFT pass. We will build a defined bridge between ODS and DLC that will balance the price to make the tokenomics more stable and sustainable. Since they are all connected, if we pull up DLC's value at the beginning by launching outstanding contents and creating consumption, people will willing to get more ODS rewards from the participation. Then they are going to collect more NFT pass and bring buying power for DLC. That will lead our tokenomic to positive circulation. So this business model is designed through our calculation, and we also consulted with many experts. More than that, so the numeric model will be monitored by us. They can make the possible adjustments with one click, and if there's some sudden market change. So for tokenomics, since the OC and the ODS are strongly connected, we reserve 45% for ecosystem to support the ODS exchange and the ecosystem growth. So that's pretty much all for the presentation, and I will show you our first series gaming really quick. So, and here it is. So basically connect the wallet first and click start. And you can check your NFT characters from this part and managing their skills to equipped or unequipped. So, or so the main function right now is the TCG card battle. So basically, player enter it and select the NFT character and do the battle. They could choose the skill cards to fight with each other. It's actually similar to what Hearthstone Stone looks like, but we definitely have more of the original inside it. So, and we're still improving the quality from animation and visual effects, and also from the NFT character, the metadata can be overrated or by metapacks, and we can feed them by increasing their initial attributes and also improve the value from the NFT itself. And those characters will have their own unique story based on our platform. So that will be our first product in this creation space, and we're going to providing more soon after we finish the development. So that's pretty much all of it.
Perfect. Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for your presentation. I did have a couple of questions. I'm not sure if perhaps I missed it, but could you give us a brief explanation about the revenue model for you guys?
Oh yeah, for sure. So basically from our revenue model, you could check from our business model that mainly comes from is generated from users PGC purchase, which is the platform generated contents. Player need to use our tokens to buy our content, or at least they hold our NFT to experience it, or is so basically that's is the one revenue model for us to calculate that is based in our token, or we could selling the character related NFTs, such as the one I show you. This one it will be launched on Solana first, and the NFT selling is one of our revenue model. So, and meanwhile, definitely in the future, we're going to explore more functions such as planet building, and player could build their own planet and build it, and meanwhile build their own DAO system inside it.
Got it. Cool. The other thing I was wondering is, in terms of users, user sustainability, how are you going to ensure that you constantly have a strong community and have users using the game?
Yeah, like we said before, so right now we have cloud with 40 plus NFT collections. That's definitely one of our initial user base we can share with them together. And in the future, for example, by the end of 2022, we plan to negotiating more with 150 plus NFT community to support our journey. That is definitely a collaboration for us to do the community engagement. And meanwhile, we're going to keep posting original contents from our greater space, and we were going to cooperation together with Web2 artist group to do that, and that could make sure our community members willing to stay with us and always have fresh entertainment with them to do that. So
Yeah, no, got it. Cool. All right. Well, thanks, Aaron. Thank you for your presentation, for answering those questions. We'll move on to the next project. Welcome, FindTruman.
Thanks, George. Let's show my screen. Okay, I will start my presentation demo.
Sure.
Hello, we are from FindTruman. FindTruman is a Steam-like story gameplay co-creation platform in Web3. And this is our team. FindWell is the founder of a Web2 online story gameplay application with 30 million users. Leon got his PhD in France and will continue his research in University of California. And Ben is our CMO. He got his PhD in France and invited as academic scholar by National University of Singapore. And the story gameplay is very popular in Asia recently, and the industry has been growing rapidly. And we are one of the top brands of story gameplay in Web2 with 30 million registered users and 1,000 content creators. But this industry encounters several issues, like the privacy problems. The creators only get a small part of the story selling, and the player has no way to be profitable. So we try to use Web3 thinking to solve these issues. Based on blockchain, we clarify the proof of stake and the incentive mechanism to make the creators and the players more profitable. And here is the structure of FindTruman platform. It is based on the blockchain, and above is the protocol layer. And the top layer is the application layer. It contains the user-generated content editor, that is UGC editor platform, and the story gameplay platform. We also built the demo of these two platforms in the hackathon. As milestones, we created several stories with 3D scenes for testing the Web3 users' interest in story gameplay. And we built our initial community and cooperate with Loot in content creation. And for this hackathon, we design and implement a demo of FindTruman UGC added platform and the story gameplay platform. And let's have a brief demo. Okay, first, to solve the problem that the creators only get a small part of the story selling and a low creation efficiency, we design and implement this UGC added platform to enhance their creation and be more profitable at the same time. The creators can publish their own stories and the corresponding story NFT on this platform. And if I'm a creator, I will go to I'm a writer section. And here is the stories I have created before. And if I need to new a story, I just upload my story cover, title, and outline to publish my story. Let's have a test. The cover, the story name, and the story outline. And I made a signature on Solana to ensure that the information are indeed published by the wallet owner. Okay, waiting to be created. Okay, the story is created successfully. Then I will continue write and update the content by clicking this new chapter to continue to write the following story content and update the new story. And my edited story will save the local first and then synchronize to the blockchain. Moreover, I will publish my story NFT and input the price, the total supply, and the other basic information to issue the story NFT as a proof stake of the story. And we also make a test. the NFT price, total supply. And make a signature. And with the story NFT, it is a path to enjoy the whole plot and co-create the stories together and even obtain rewards from the story sales. And this story NFT is published successfully. And for the content I'm interested, I can, for example, it is content written by other creator, and I'm interested in this content. I can buy his story NFT to enjoy the whole plot, and we can co-create the story together in the future and even obtain rewards from the story sales. At the same time, the sales of story NFT will also bring benefits to the creators so that they can better improve the story and produce high quality content. And for creators, their income is directly correlated to the story's popularity. And in the future version of our UGC platform, we will integrate some Web3 task flow application to finish the task assignment function. The creators can publish the corresponding tasks, including some designing work of story illustration, 3D scene, clue cards. And for users, we can claim the relevant tasks and participate in the co-creation process together. And the users who successfully complete relevant co-creation tasks will receive corresponding story NFT as rewards. And the next is the story gameplay platform, and let's go to here now. Okay, for higher quality story content on our previous UGC content, we will further improve it with 3D scene construction and put it into this story gameplay platform for public to play. And in the story gameplay, players can not only enjoy the finished excellent stories from our UGC added platform, but also gain more rewards when playing the Satan. And this is the preview video. And every story content will build his own 3D scenes. Okay, and okay, the 3D scene is now loading. Enter. The story background, and this story setting is a mysterious murder happened in this hotel, and the players need to find out the killer by collecting all clues, and the clues are scattered in the hall or in the suspect's rooms, and we need to find all clues and restore the truth by reorganizing all the clues. Okay, we can go to one suspect's rooms to search some clues. We can go here we can find out the to search the clues we need. And here is one clue we searched before. It is a jacks in the drawer. After the players reorganizing all clues, he can submit his answer to us, and with our play-to-earn mechanism, they can get some corresponding rewards as they. And for those high-quality 3D scenes like the Metaverse Carnival, we also add the create mode by clicking the right story, and because of the loading time, we have pre-recorded the video. And it is also in the Metaverse Carnival. But every clue can be customized and set as all the creative works like this. They want to and reverse background and also set the creative stories for the answer. They can go to this achievements page and get the corresponding story badge as a proof of participation. Besides, players can also claim the token rewards if they have a good performance with our play-to-earn mechanism. And we came up with the first version of FindTruman tokenomics. As implemented as 2 demos before, Finds is the token in the token play, and each star created on FindTruman was open. Story popularity. Therefore, the transactions and the interactions will happen our own is the platform with our and that's all for the introduction. Thanks for your attention.
Thank you for your presentation.
Thanks, George.
I just have some questions to ask you now regarding your project. So,
okay.
Could you please speak a little bit more about the problem that you and the team are trying to solve?
Yes, our team, this hackathon is focused on the rewards of the story selling and the players. Like here, our question we made is the creator's income can be significantly and is directly related to the story's popularity, because in our Web2, the content, the story price is only based on the publisher's experience and cannot be correlated with the actual popularity. Therefore, the creators only can take 20% of the story sales in total.
Got it.
And they also can get the direct feedback from players and better improve their story with if players have some stories, NFTs, and have some further interaction with creator. And besides, players can, with the story NFT, can take the proof of stake and the income incentive to solve that the players only to pay the price for the story gameplay, but cannot gain something from this story gameplay.
Got it. So
yeah.
you mentioned Steam is somewhat of a competitor in the Web 2 space. How do you aim to get users to transition from Web 2 into Web 3 and use your platform?
Yes, we will make our incentives in our platform and on our app to attract more users to join the Web3 for our Web2 users, and we will make the advertisements on our Web2 apps to make sure our community will have a large community base.
Okay, got it. And then in terms of a roadmap for the next 6 to 12 months, what are your team's plans going forward?
Okay. We will build more citizens and customize the content based on Solana and Zodiac, and make our platform to multi-chain support so that the stories from the Solana or other chains can all join our platform, and to make our platform has a growing better. And we also made more advertisement promotion to this platform. And in the technique, we will integrate some Web3 text flow application like this platform, because this platform currently is the demo, and the creators can publish their own stories in this. And in the future, we will integrate some Web3 text flow. For example, if the creator needs some illustration or needs the designing of clue cards, and other players who are good at the designing of clue cards or the illustration, he can get this. He can also co-create with the creator and make the relevant illustration for the creator, so that the stories can be better created and it will better transfer to our 3D scene story gameplay.
Got it. Okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for your presentation and for answering the questions. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, George. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll now move on to Amulet. So welcome, Shin.
Yeah, thanks, Raj, and thanks, the previous presenters for their interesting demo. So let me quickly share my screen. So this is Shin from Amulet. So I'm the tech lead. So different from previous projects, yeah, more like from the NFT space or gaming space. So Amulet basically, our vision is to build a simple, reliable insurance for everyone in Web3. That is to say that we are aiming to build the first decentralized insurance protocol for Rust-based ecosystem, and we are starting with Solana. So today's demo, basically, I'm going to give you an overview of our, product design and a capital structure. If time permitted, I'll be doing a live demo on our testnet. So first of all, we will be for our products and services we provide to the user. First of all, of course, will be the insurance service. We will be allow users to buy cover and request claims to get investment funds and assets protected against risk like smart contract risk or stablecoin DPEG risk. As you have seen, the recent UST DPEG, it's been a disaster to everyone in the ecosystem. And second, we will be providing SOL staking service. That is, we will help users to delegate their SOL to the POS validators in Solana on Solana. We start optimized staking algorithm based on the validation score system we designed. And third, we provide underwriting mining. So we will be providing a multi-layer underwriting mechanism allow user to basically stake based on their risk appetite. And last but not least, we also be providing the liquidity mining functionality. So this actually will be linkage among the 3 services we provided, like insurance and underwriting, but also you will provide additional yield to the user who is willing to provide liquidity to our protocol. So first of all, so what's so unique about Amulet? Because there's already numbers of insurance protocol in the ecosystem. So the unique selling point of Amulet is we have invented the protocol controlled underwriting value. So that is we have coded all the algorithm and control the fund flow with a smart contract and cooperated with off-chain services, so that we will be linking the various type of users here. So like underwriting user, insured user, or token holders, or maybe like other people just seeking investment opportunities on our platform. So that is the PCUV. So to further elaborate that, so I'll be elaborate through our capital structure underneath PCUV. So to better understand the protocol, we will be absorbing SOL as our staking asset. On top of that, we will be with the SOL we receive from user, we'll delegate it to the validators to receive POS rewards, and we'll be sharing it with the stakers. On top of the SOL staking, the user will be getting their interest-bearing token, that is Amulet SOL. They can use it to further participate in our underwriting. With that, so as they can hold they can use it together with like other interest-bearing token as well, like the more popular one, the Marinade SOL, or maybe SD SOL from BUIDL. With that, they can mint underwrite token, which is the Amulet underwrite token, here denominated as AUWT, to enjoy the basic premium sharing scheme. That is more like a common pool that will be underwriting all the insurance products on our platform. Yep. So furthermore, they can further leverage the AUWT token they get from the underwriting, and if they understand the underneath insurance product, they can choose to underwrite a specific or group of insurance products. Say for example, USDT DPEG, or maybe like the Radium or Saber protocol. If they have a set up the insurance products on our platform, they can do that to have a higher yield on the premium sharing. Last but not least, so we also have a cover acceleration layer, which will further incentivize the staker from to underwrite on each of these insurance products. So that is our capital structure. And you can see on the right side, there's all the these are the source of income we use to bootstrap our treasury, as well to share it with the stakers. So on top of each layer will build on top of the previous layer, and you'll be auto compounded. And then the question will come back to I've been talking so much about like how we stack up the capital, but we are the insurance protocol, so the most important thing is user will be able to claim against the potential loss they suffered from like hacks or smart contract vulnerabilities. So how we make it unique, or we make use of the capital we absorbed from the source of income I have introduced. So here we have a unique yield-backed claim mechanism, which acts as a safe buffer between the staker's capital and the claim amount payouts. So we see now the current bottleneck for all existing insurance protocol is that they are using the staker's capital directly. So that creates a dilemma against between the stakers and the insurers. So when there's a hack event happens, so the staker's assets will be directly slashed. So the staker won't be happy. And then if the staker choose not to pay, then the insurer won't be happy. So basically, this is more like a death spiral if the mechanism falls apart. So that's why we have invented this yield-back claim process. So we will be buffering the staker's assets here in the individual pool, and buffer it with our treasury pool. And again, there will be another buffer which is based on the previous 4 source of income as above, and we will be issuing a bond which will be collateralized with our future revenue. So that whenever a claim event happens, we will be issuing a bond with additional AUWT token minted, and this will be paid back with the source of income we are solved in in the maybe next 6 months or next 1 year. But eventually, so all the users' capital will be protected in the pool. Okay, so now I'll be doing a live demo. Besides the the capital structure and the mechanism might sound complicated or confusing, but we believe the greatest beauty lies in simplicity. So on our website, actually, it's pretty simple. So our website only have 3 major functions, which is underwrite, cover, and earn. So underwrite basically it will be the entry for the user to state their capital and participate in the underwriting and earn premium. And cover will be the place where user will be able to buy cover products, extend cover products, and file claim. And earn will be user will be able to if they are not willing to state their capital in the underwrite or because there will be risk, so they are able to just stake their capital and participate in the POS delegated to earn the POS rewards, and also provides liquidity to basically make the whole process smoother to earn the liquidity fee. So first of all, so I will be stake a part of our test so to underwrite to our common pool. So what it does underneath is, according to the capital structure, is we are bundling these 2 transactions together. So the SOL will be converted to our Amulet SOL. It will be used for the POS mining. At the same time, after that, so the AMT SOL will further be wrapped with our synthetic underwrite token. So you are entitled the user for the basic premium sharing. Yeah, so the transaction is done. So now we are getting some underwrite token. So how the user gets the basic premium sharing is that we keep putting additional SOL as the collateral for the AUWT, so that AUWT will keep appreciating. So that's how we distribute the basic premium sharing to the user. And now, since we already get on hold of a few AUWT underwrite tokens, so let's stake or underwrite a specific protocol. So here, let's maybe pick Orca, and let's stake 100 AUWT here in the pool. Okay. Wait. So, okay. Okay, because there might be some congestion issue. Let's do it on Tulip. Right, so now we have staked some capital into here. So the staking will be translated to the cover capacity for this Tulip protocol. So last function, basically, I mean, user will also be able to redeem the AUWT back to Amulet Sol and further redeem it back to Sol. So here, user will be able to do either an instant withdrawal or do a delay withdrawal. The only reason why there will be a delay withdrawal function is because for the Sol we get, or Amulet Sol or any other Sol derivative, it does not stay in our protocol. We will be doing the reinvestment either into a POS validator or into other protocols like Solana or Radium. So that's why. So there will be by default, if user wants to enjoy the 0 fee on redemption, so they will need to wait for 1 epoch, so that we will be able to collect the fund back from the corresponding protocols or mechanisms we have integrated with. But if they don't want to wait, so they can withdraw instantly, but there will be a redeem fee based on the depth of the liquidity pool we have set up on our protocol. So here we already have submitted redemption ticket. We can just simply withdraw it and get back the asset. Yeah. So while we are waiting, let's go to the buy cover. Since just now we already provided some capacity to Tulip, so we will be able to underwrite. Say now we have provided like 100 AUWT, which is equivalent, mostly equivalent to 100 SOL. We also provided a simple function for user to convert it to US dollar for the convenience. So let's do it. You can see the premium basically is very low if you do because the rate is calculated on a daily basis. We can do it for 1 day, or we can even underwrite for a longer period. That's buy a cover. So the capacity, to further explain the capacity, so as we have been showing in the slides, so there will be we have 2 layers of underwriting pool. The first layer will be the common pool. The second layer will be the individual leverage pool. So we combine these 2 layers to provide the final capacity available to individual products. But also there will be we have a risk measurement controls here, so to limit the capacity to, just in case there will be a concentration risk. If there will be like 90% of the user they want to buy a single insurance products, that actually we will need to diversify the risk to basically to make the underwriting safer. So just now this is the cover we have bought. So and we will be able to file a claim on this cover with that cover up to the cover amount, and we need to specify the loss event time, and we also like user will need to provide additional information to justify, okay, this is eligible. So it's similar to the traditional insurance claim. And subsequently, so the claim will be handed over to our claim assessment committee, which will be elected by our community. They will be assessing it on the first layer and provided a proposal on whether this claim is eligible for a claim, or whether you'll be eligible for a partial claim. And user will have the right to accept, or they want to enter dispute. They can further dispute it, and then there will be another round of voting among all risk assessors. That will be most likely the underwriter. Yeah, so that's about the cover. And last but not least will be the SOL staking arm and the liquidity mining arm. So that is what has been described in the charts here. So the POS staking arm basically is similar to Marinade or Social. So if you are familiar with the interest-bearing token and the liquidity staking mechanism, and this actually is our investment, is more like our investment arm of the SOL assets we observed. And the liquidity mining basically will be providing the liquidity for the instant withdrawal for the in my previous demo. I guess to the time constraint, I cannot really elaborate further, but yeah, that actually ends up to give you like a basic overview of how Amulet works, and yeah, so that wraps up my presentation. Back to you, George.
Perfect. Thanks, Shin. Thanks for the demonstration. That was good. You walked through everything and explained it very well. Just a question that I had was in regards to you securing your network to ensure that it's not compromised. How are you going to go about that?
So basically, insurance is securing a network. There will be multiple fold of it. So insurance will be the last resort. That means something already go ahead. There will be an actual loss event. So this is what the fundamental, the Amulet Protocol achieve. They will be protecting your loss, protecting you, and help you to recover the lost fund. On top of that, we're also working with the auditing our partners, like in the auditing firms, as well as in DeFi safety space for the protocol reviews. So that will be coming up with a risk assessment to at least indicate what's the potential risk of a protocol before we listing them. And yeah, so those information will be published once we are on the mainnet. So there will be also access proactive approach, or give some users some insights when they are really participate in these DeFi activities.
Got it. And when you mentioned the mainnet, when do you aim to launch onto the mainnet?
The current stage is we are currently working with Kudelski on the co-audit. So we are expecting our final report due by this month. So and we will be publishing our testnet. It will go for a month. So 1 month after that, we'll start to launch on mainnet. So I can't fix a timeline, but basically, if everything goes right, we will be launching it on mainnet by maybe in early October or by end of September.
Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Well, thank you, Shin. Thanks for your presentation and for answering those questions. Appreciate your time.
Yeah. Thanks, George.
Thank you. Well, that concludes our demo session today. So thank you to all of the teams and presenters for joining us today and contributing your time and effort to today's demo session. It's fantastic to hear from you and what you and your teams are building. This session has been extremely helpful for us and the community to better understand your project, your visions, and your future plans. Guys in the audience, if you have any questions for any of the presenting teams, please feel free to try out their products, join their communities, and engage with the teams, as I'm sure they would love to have you there. We have a series of events like today coming up. Tomorrow, I'll be back hosting another episode of the Solana Summer Camp demo sessions. If you are interested and haven't followed us on YouTube and Binance Lives, please make sure you do that so you don't miss out on any future content and upcoming sessions that we're going to host for you. Thanks again, guys, for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you.
Thank you, George.
Thanks.
Thanks, George.